So welcome to the lunchtime Tara Puja on Tuesdays. And we're doing this puja especially for our own enlightenment as quickly as possible to benefit all sentient beings. And Tara is the swift pacifier. So, if we sincerely request Tara to help us, then things could move quite quickly for us. We're also bearing in mind all the obstacles and difficulties and challenges faced around the world at the moment. Bring those to mind, and we ask Tara's help in making life easier for sentient beings, especially our projects here at Jamyang Leeds, all the volunteers that we need currently, school visit coordinator, reception staff, no obstacles for all our projects as we go through the winter together. So with those and our own, wishes in mind, let's recite the Refuge Prayer together. Sangye chedang soki chonam lai janchu padu datni kapsu chi dagi jinso gi pesanam gi dola penche sangye ju parasho Sangye chedang soki chonam la janchu padu datni kapsu chi Dagi jinso gi pesanam gi jola penche sangye drupa sho Sangye chedang soki chonam la janchu padu datni kapsu chi Dagi Jamyang gi pesanam gi jola penche sangye drupa sho. May all sentient beings have happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be separated from sorrowless bliss. And may all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free of bias, both greed and hatred. So I'll read the visualization, and you can read along with me or just do your best to visualize as we go along. So visualize you are in your ordinary form. At your heart appears a white R made of light. This transforms into a white moon disk. At its center appears a green syllable Tam, the essence of Tara's blissful omniscient mind of wisdom and compassion. Standing clockwise around the edge of the moon appear the letters of the mantra Om Tare Soha, made of green light. From the Tam, rainbow-colored light goes out in all directions and invokes Tara to appear in the space in front of you. She is seated on a lotus and moon disk. Her body is made of emerald green light, youthful and exquisitely beautiful. Her right hand on her right knee is in the gesture of giving. Her left hand at her heart is in the gesture of refuge and holds the stem of a blue utpala flower that blooms by her ear. Her left leg is drawn up and her right leg is slightly extended. Her face is very beautiful and she smiles with loving kindness at all sentient beings. Surrounding her in space are 21 other Taras, as well as all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Surrounding you are all sentient beings. You lead them in reciting the prayers and requests to Tara. So we say the seven-limb prayer together, top of page 3. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginning as time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. These remain until cyclic existence ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate the virtues created by myself and others to the great enlightenment. So recite these praises to 21 Taras 3 times. We'll do English, Tibetan, and English. If you can't read the Tibetan so well, then you can just chant in English at the same time. It's fine. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Taurus, swift heroic, eyesight lightning instantaneous, from front open stamens of the Lord of three words, Tibon lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, racing with red rose resplendent, has 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerity, spacious meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied by conqueror's children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling it to Tare, whom desire direction and space, tramping with their feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all Lord, Shaka, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the host of spirits, consorts, Gandharvas, Yakshas, homage to the tray and patience, destroying false magic diagrams, no feet pressing left out writing, blazing in a raging fireplace. Homage to a very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she refining lotus visage, true assayer of all enemies. Homage at her hat of fingers, adorn her with the true mudra. I raise masses all excited, all directions will adorn her. Homage she's so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light. The full laughing witted Hare, subjugating Mara's Davis. Homage she able to summon all of Guardian's assembly, making fighting with the horn sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage can adorn with present, moon all ornaments more shining. Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she made with a blaze like eon ending fire abiding. Viper slip and joy surrounds you, chiefs of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with upper man with her foot beats it. Scaling with the letter horn, the seven levels she does conquer. Homage her peace, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She in the way the mind swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing false bodies asunder. Peace with hunger, knowledge, mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to a witty letter of the shape of syllable. I for stamping shakes the three worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Bindya. Homage holding in her hand the Hemat moon of Deva Lake from which I spoken Tara and pay, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinaras do honor. Armored in our joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she used to watch bright with radiance of sun and full moon. Which was horror and to Tare, she dispels every contagion. Homage full of liberating, power by the set of three natures. Mr. Source of spirit, Yakshas, Dandra's cups is supreme to Ray. These places of the room, mantras and prostrations, thus are 21. Back to page 3. Onjetsu ma pama druma la cha tse lu. Chanse druma nima pamo cheni keje lo jandra ma jite sunke shige jelgi gesa jewele ni joma. Chanse dunke dawa kuntu kawe gani se pejama. Kama tondra sopa nanki ratu chere adabama. Chanse sene chenye keki peme chane na pagema. Jimpa Sutta Gatu Shiwa Zopa Santen Chuyunima Chanse Deshi Shipe Soto Tayin Ampagewa Chuma Malu Paru Jimpa Tope Gewe Shaki Shentu Terama Chanse Tutara Hungi Ge Tuta Chakana Kagama Jinde Nubo Shaki Nente Lupa Gupa Gupa Numa Chanse Geji Mela Sampa Lunana Sowan Chuchuma Jumpura La Jitsanam Da Nuji Suki Denetuma Chanse Trechi Chadam Peki Paru Tukura Tujoma Tuku Yuku Shaki Nente Me Patu Pashintu Bama Chanse Tueji Pachempo Deki Pawana Pajoma Chaki Jene Chonye Denze Drau Tanche Malisima Nase Kunzu Sunsun Chaki Soma Tokana Pagema Malu Chaki Kola Gempe Ragi Yogi Sonan Troma Chanse Ratu Kawaji Pe Aki Chengma Pelma Chipera Shetu Tada Hi Dida Jikte Wandu Zema Chanse Kasi Sarji Kongwe Sonan Tanche Gupani Manima Chona Yewa Ige Hongi Pampa Nache Napajoma Chansa dawe dombo again, Gepa subjection to Bama, Rupakana Pamele, Tapa Shindu Ratselma, Chansa Kepetame Meta, Pawe Chengwe Onanema, Yeka Yoka Kone Kogi, Jai Pongi no Pajoma, Chansa Sashin La Chagi, Taki Laki Jaki Doma, Jonetten Zeige Hoingi, Wimpo Domponam Nigema, Chansa Dema Gema Shima, Nana Deshe Chayunima, Soa Onda Yanandem, Petik Pachempo Jumpanima, Chansa Kune Korapgawe, Jai Lungi Nampagema, Miga Chunani Kurpe, Ripa Hunne Jomanima, Chansa Ture Shani Dape, Hungi Nampe Sabuni, Parira Mandala Dabi, Jita Suna Yowanima, Chancela isoinam pe vita tache chananama. Tarani je peke ige de la malupani selma. Chancela isonange opo la damia chiterma. Kineka chakawa chigi. Sada milane paselma. Chance nima dawage pe cheni para rapselma. Parani chetutarahi shintu japerine selma. Chansa deni sunan kupe, shiwe tudaya dandeama, tunarola neje sonan, domcha tu, jompa tu la chuni ma, tsawe nakata patidan, chansewa ini tsutsaechi. Oh, my prostrate to the noble transcended liberator. Homage stars swifter away, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from open statements all the Lord of three words, Tibon lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light righteous splendor, has 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water born in hand adorned, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit. Relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling a Tatare, desire direction and space. Tramping with their feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all Lord, Shaka, Agni, Brahma, Maru. The spirits, consciousness, Gandharvas, Yakshas, homage with their tray and patience, destroying false magic diagrams. The feet pressing left up writing, placing in a raging fireplace. Homage to a very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, the infernal lotus visage, she was sayer of all enemies. At her fingers, urgent here with the mudra. Highways masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light. The full laughing to Tare, such a getting Maris Davis. Homage she able to summon all of Gadium's assembly, shaking, frowning with her horn signs, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments more shining. Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she made with a blaze like he unending fire abiding. By space let joy surround you, troops of enemies destroying. He strikes the ground with upper man with her foot beats it. Scanning with a little horn, the seven levels she just conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She and on with on when swore hard, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she rejoiced surrounded, tearing false bodies asunder. Pieces tongue and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to a which the letter of the shape of syllable. Five for stamping shakes the three worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Pinja. Homage holding in the hand the hair much moon of Deva Lake from which I spoken Tara and Pay, totally dispelling poison. Homage she hung gods and their kings, and the kin arrows to one. Armored in our joyful splendor, she dispels by dreams and conflicts. Homage she used to eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, which was Tara and to Tyre, she dispels every contagion. Homage full of liberating, power by the set of three natures, distrust of spirit yakshas, Andros corpses supreme Turing. These particular mantras and prostrations, thus are 21. So then visualize much radiant and blissful green light from the Tam and mantra at Tara's heart streams into you and into the sentient beings surrounding you. This light purifies the imprints of all negative actions and dispels all sickness and harmful spirits In addition, it brings inspiration and blessings from Tara, thus enabling you to realize the entire gradual path to enlightenment quickly. While we do the visualization, we'll say 7 of the mantra out loud and then the rest of the 108 to ourselves. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So. 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 Extremely pleased, Tara comes to the crown of your head, dissolves into green light, and absorbs into you. You become the essence of Tara's blissful and omniscient mind of wisdom and compassion. Just hold that thought for a moment. Then recite the requesting prayer on the next page. O compassionate and venerable subduing goddess, may the infinite beings, including myself, soon purify the 2 obscurations and complete birth collections, so that we may attain full enlightenment. For all my lives until I reach the stage, may I know the sublime happiness of humans and gods, so that I may become fully omniscient. Please pacify quickly all obstacles, spirits, obstructions, epidemics, diseases, and so forth, the various causes of untimely death, bad dreams and omens, the 8 fears and other afflictions, and make it so that they no longer exist. May the mundane and supermundane collections of all excellent, auspicious qualities and happiness increase and develop, and may all wishes be fulfilled naturally and effortlessly without an exception. May I strive to realize and increase the sacred Dharma, accomplishing your stage and beholding your sublime face. May my understanding of emptiness and the precious dedicated heart increase like the moon waxing full. May I be reborn from an extremely beautiful and holy lotus in the joyous and noble mandala of the conqueror, and attain whatever prophecy I receive in the presence of Amitabha, Buddha of infinite light. O deity whom I have accomplished in previous lives, the enlightening influence of the 3 times Buddha, blue green, 1 face and 2 arms, a swift pacifier, a mother holding a power flower, may you be auspicious. Whatever your body, a mother of conquerors, whatever your retinue, lifespan, or pure land, whatever your name, most noble and holy, I and all others attain only these. By the forces of these praises and requests made to you, may all disease, poverty, fighting, and quarrels be calmed. May the precious Dharma and everything auspicious increase throughout the world and direction where I and all others dwell. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the state of Aryatara, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their suffering. By whatever I have collected from venerating these subduing blessed ones, may all sentient beings without exception be born in Sukhavati, the joyful Pure Land. You have abandoned all bodily defects and possess the signs and marks of a Buddha. You have abandoned all defects of speech and possess a beautiful sparrow-like voice. You have abandoned all defects of mind and see all the infinite objects of knowledge. O brilliant mother of auspicious glory, please bring your auspicious presence to us. So before we do the dedications on the last page, let's bring to mind our own special dedications. All those who have recently passed away, have safe journey to their next rebirth. I find a teacher teaching Mahayana. All those people on our prayer list who are sick, may they be freed from all their difficulty. Especially we think of all those around the world at the moment suffering effects in one way or another from the global pandemic. May this quickly be pacified by virtue of our merits. All those people who have other obstacles and difficulties in their daily lives, may this quickly be pacified. And all our projects here at Jamyang Leeds, may they be successful. May we find all the right volunteers we need, especially we need a school visit coordinator at this time. And may all FPMT centers and projects around the world be successful without obstacle. May everything happen exactly according to the wishes of Lama Zopa and His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Chanchu Sem Chorim Boche Ake Panam Ke Guchi Ke Wanyam Pa Me Pa Yan Gone Gondu Pe Wa Sho Yang Ri Da We Ko We Shin Kam Di Pendan De Wa Ma Lu Termene Chenre si huan ten xin ga tsu yi. Sha pe si te pa du ten gu chi. Tuani nin je sun du ju pe lam. Chen che sel ze gan chen ten ju gun. Cha na pe mo ten xin ga tsu lo. 此话这所写真论著书，不所善心占根给为，天心共被为肯做多破解，着孙苦为雷门出主，阿达所得解。跟着下天手。Thank you, everybody.